I'm Claire Mitchell. I'm the Senior Managing Associate at Excello Law's Santa Barbara office, and I'm a civil litigator.
And I'm J. Paul Janak, and I am the Managing Partner of Excello US, with our first office opening up in Santa Barbara. And I do litigation work as well.
I went to UC Berkeley and studied International Development Studies and Latin America. And then I went to the University of Virginia School of Law before starting my legal career at O'Melveny & Myers in Los Angeles.
Our practice is primarily litigation, although we also do some consulting work for clients as well. On the litigation side, we represent both plaintiffs and defendants. On the plaintiff side, we typically do cases that are involving intellectual property litigation, also representing employees who are suing their employers over things like it can be sexual harassment or other discrimination type of cases. Claire in particular handles those type of cases. And then on the defense side, we typically represent local companies, Santa Barbara companies. So the Excello model is what's typically referred to as a dispersed law firm, whereby the individual attorneys essentially share a part of their fees with the entity. And in exchange for that percentage that is shared with the entity provides certain services. Basically, we call them backroom services, which can consist of accounting and IP support and things of that nature.
I like to say it's like the best thing for a lawyer who doesn't want to run a business as well as practicing law. And Excello provides really excellent, tailored service to its attorneys. They promise you something and they deliver on it. And we've been very happy with everyone on the team so far.
So the Excello model is very beneficial to attorneys because it allows the attorneys to keep a greater percentage of the fees that they are generating as compared to traditional law firms. I know from my own experience with friends and colleagues that I've known for years that they look at what we're taking home as a percentage of the fees that we generate and compare it to what they're generating and taking home, and theirs is far less. Number two, it allows you ultimate flexibility to basically determine how many hours you want to work, how much money you want to make. I mean, the third thing that I want to say is it gives the attorneys ultimate autonomy in terms of deciding how many hours they want to work, who they want for their clients. So it's the best of both worlds. So you get to be a small individual practitioner if you want, controlling your caseload, choosing your clients, and yet at the same time, you have a big support umbrella of, in our case, 200 plus attorneys, in various countries across the world.
I think California has a lot of innovative and entrepreneurial type individuals who are drawn to this more like cutting edge model that can provide flexibility, but also allow them to really grow their business. I think a lawyer who enjoys practicing law and wants to focus on that without having to run a whole business, which seems to be a whole second job, would enjoy working for Excello.
And I would describe the typical person that would be attracted to Excello as someone who is a self-starter, who is independent, and who is autonomous, because you do have to develop your own book of business and have your own clients. And it would also be a person like me who doesn't want to have to answer to the management committee or other partners, because the firm is not run that way.
What I really like about Excello is that all of the support team have been really professional and excellent, but have also had a good sense of humor and are fun to be around. I think that the culture of it is something that has been worked on and is something that they take seriously.
2 words, good people, are what I would go with. And the people who head up the firm are good people, and they take their time and strive to bring in other good people.